过来的，他自己会唱名了，不唱名了，自己介绍。不唱名就不唱名。这是跟那个廖大师他们一起来的，这个。
阿弥陀佛，大家好啊。
需要他们那个麦克风帮我开大声一点，开小声。
阿弥陀佛，请问今天晚上有没有要做皈依的同门？如果有的话，请举一下手。阿弥陀佛，大家好，请问今天晚上有没有要做皈依的同门？好，有是吗？好，谢谢。那我们呢也是依照雷藏寺往常的惯例呢，请第一次来或者很久没有来参加同修的同门呢，站起来自我介绍。那你们呢站起来自我介绍的时候，就说出你们的法号、来自的国家及道场就好了哈。那其他呢就不用多说，不然的话呢会耽误很多的时间哈。谢谢。就是大家问候师尊好、师母好、大家好，就这样子。然后呢，就是我来自哪里，我的法号是什么这样子。像是说我来自巴拿马长虹雷上师、莲焰上师啊、彩虹雷上师怎么样子就可以了。好，谢谢。
方便吗？不好意思，临时交给你。
麦克风，继续声音。我问你，
没事。
莲叶法师，那个莲锥它原本不是第二排第一个吗？
站哪？我来的时候呢，
原本你不是有贴吗？
没有，有贴的，它桌上没有叶子。
阿弥陀佛，大家好不知道我们这边的同门有没有人住 Fairfield 的 hotel？Fairfield 的 hotel， 这里有捡到一张就是房间卡哈，你们看一下，你们有没有丢掉 Fairfield 的 hotel？ 有吗？还是过期了？阿弥陀佛，请大家将你们的手机调为震动或者关机。请大家将你们的手机调为震动或者关机，谢谢大家的合作。
讲话了，今天我就告诉他，还有国际两个都把看到。有多一个吗？可以吗？
真佛宗西雅图雷上师同修安莲华生大士本尊法，恭迎真佛宗创办人无上法王根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛，众人虔诚合掌，唱诵莲花童子心咒。 大家好。顶礼坛城，做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心善印。二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心善印。三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心善印。四平等一起手。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。
We welcome our lineage Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, to ascend to the Dharma throne.
请释目莲香上师上座，请长老仁波切诸位上师上座，请教授师法师上座，请讲师助教贵宾同门善信大德就座。
We inviting Sumo, all the elders, Rinpoches, Dharma masters, everybody to please be seated.
介绍贵宾，我们欢迎廖大使、
Our guest
廖
of
东洲
honors
大使
tonight,
夫人
Ambassador Daniel Liao,
廖东洲大使及夫人朱迪师
and
姐
the Madam, Dharma Sister Judy.
真佛宗中委会会计师 Teresa 师姐。
The accountant to
我
Buddha
们也依
Foundation,
照
Dharma
雷上
Sister
次往
Teresa.
常的惯例，请第一次来或很久没有来参加同修的同门站起
And
来
we're inviting
自我介
any
绍
of
您的
you
法号
who
和来自
hasn't
的国
been
家
here
及
for
道
a
场。
long time or here for the
Hello,
first time,
my name
please
is
stand up and
Lotus
introduce
Ashwin.
yourself.
I'm grateful to be here with our lineage guru, Grandmaster Lu. Thank you. I'm coming all the way from Berlin after 3 years of not being here in the Seattle Temple, so I'm so excited to be here with you all and to share with you. And I look forward to today's meditation. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. 请问龙边还有要自我介绍的吗？
师尊、师母、吉祥，我是莲花班的，从加州一如来上师。
欢迎。
We came from California, the Ilu Temple.
请问龙边还有自我介绍的吗？后面，谢谢。
Name's Rahul Gosavi, and we are from India, with the whole family here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
好，请问龙边还有吗？
My name is Ananya, and my whole family is here from India.
Welcome.
My name is Mansi, and my whole family is here from India.
Welcome. 好。
我是从上海，中国来的，我叫熊美珍。
I came from Shanghai, China.
那虎边呢？虎边有自我介绍的吗？有的话，请举一下手。
阿弥陀佛，师尊好，师母好，各位上师、教授师、法师、同门善信大德，还有网络上的同门，大家晚上好。我是来自纽约金刚流浪社的莲美法师。
I came from the Vajradaiman Temple in New York City. And there are 30 of us from New York City, led by the Master Lian Sheng. So please stand up.
办公室啊，后面啊，还有左边啊，这边都有。
哎，是的喽，师尊师母，我们爱您。
We love you, Grandmaster.
好，欢迎你们，欢迎欢迎。
Welcome.
好，那还有要自我介绍的吗？
Hello, my name is Sarah and I'm from Poland.
Welcome.
Hello, my name is Vinay and I'm originally from India, but I live in Redmond now.
Welcome. 还有是吗？
师尊好，师母好，大家好，我是来加拿大 Calgary。
I came from Calgary, Canada.
跟我儿子一起来。
好，欢迎。
This is my son.
Hi, my name is David Yu from Calgary, Canada, and first time here. Thank you.
Welcome. 还有一个举手。
师尊好，师母好，大家好，我来自温哥华乐智文，我叫莲花
I came from Vancouver, Canada.
欢迎。请问还有要自我介绍的吗？那让我们也以最热烈的掌声欢迎长老和佛界世界各地众上师教授诸法师贵宾同仁善信大德前来参加统修。
All participants for this group practice.
同修莲华生大士本尊
The
法
group
开
practice
始。
this evening is Guru
观想
Padmasambhava.
真佛宗传
Visualize to Buddha lineage.
南无大日如来。
Namo Vairocana Buddha.
南无佛焰佛母。
Namo Buddha Lokana.
南无阿弥陀佛。
Namo Amitabha Buddha.
南无莲花童子。
Namo Padma Kumara.
南无莲生活佛。
Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng.
观想师尊与诸佛菩
Visualize
萨驻地
Grandmaster and all
放
Buddhas and
光加持
Bodhisattvas sitting on top of our heads, radiating light to bless us. Recite Padma Kumara mantra 7
Om Guru
times.
Lian Sheng Siddhi Hum. Om Guru 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 Lian Sheng Siddhi Hum. 做四无量观，观想
Perform the visualization of the four
自身的
immeasurables.
左手边有
Visualize
父
to your
亲
left
及父
your
亲
father
亲人
and relatives and ancestors from the father's side.
行者自身
To
的
your right,
右手边有
your
母
mother
亲
and from
及
the
母
mother's side.
系亲人。后方有恩人
Behind
师
us,
长
friends, teachers, and
亲朋
benefactors.
好友。前方有冤
In
亲
front of
在
us, enemies and karmic
四周
creditors.
有六道众生
All
团
sentient
团
beings
围
around
绕
us together
同
practicing
修
tantric
密法
dharma
共
and
成
ultimately
佛
attaining
道。
Buddhahood.
做金行手印，
Clap twice and snap your fingers to awaken the deities.
念清净咒及
Recite
安普尼
purification
尊
mantras
统
and the Atyati
唵
mantra.
修利修利玛哈修利修修利手哈，唵修多利修多利修摩利修摩利手哈，唵花智那当呵呵吽， Nam mô Samanto Motaran Om Turu Turu Te Wei So Ha.
Recite invocation mantra.
Om A Hom So Ha. Om A Hom So Ha. Om A Hom So Ha.
We sincerely invoke the Holy Red Crown Vajra Masters, Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, the Holy Red Crown Vajra Masters, Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, the Holy Red Crown Vajra Masters, Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, the main deity of the group practice, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, the main deity of the group practice, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, the main deity of the group practice, Namo Guru Padmasambhava. Namo Vairukana Buddha at the center, Namo Akshobha Buddha to the east, Namo Amitabha Buddha to the west, Namo Ratnasambhava Buddha to the south, Namo Amoghasiddhi Buddha to the north, Namo Sakyamuni Buddha, Namo Medicine Buddha, Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Jet Pond, Namo Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Avalokiteswara Bodhisattva, Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva, Namo Vajrasattva, Namo Jundi Buddha Mata, all Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, all Buddhas of the 3 times in the 10 directions, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, Namo Mahaprajna Paramita. Perform great homage using visualization for student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize full procession on the ground. Release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize full procession on the ground. Release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize full procession on the ground. Release the mudra. Fourth half bow. Great mandala offering. Form the offering mudra. Visualize the transformation of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity of the guru practice, Guru Padmasambhava, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dharmapalas, Dakas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge all karma to allow for swift realization. Om Sawa Tathagata Yitamu Gurulana Mientara Kang Niriyeta Yami. For full refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dharma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Recite the mantra. Namo Guru Pe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Guru Pe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Guru Pe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye. Armor protection formed by Jaklap's mudra, reset by Japani mantra 7 times.
Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali.
Recite hiking Guan Yin Sutra. First, the invocation of the 8 great bodhisattvas. Namo Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva. Namo Akasagarba Bodhisattva. Namo Samantabhadra Bodhisattva. Namo Vajrapani Bodhisattva. Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva. Namo Uskambin Bodhisattva. Namo Siddhigarba Bodhisattva. Namo all bodhisattvas and mahasattvas. Namo homage to Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. May we have affinity with the Buddha verse and connect with the Buddhadharma. Amid pure self, may we have everlasting bliss and blessed with the Buddhadharma. Namo Mahaprajna Paramita, a great wisdom mantra. Namo Mahaprajna Paramita, a great spiritual mantra. Namo Mahaprajna Paramita, a supreme mantra. Namo Mahaprajna Paramita, an unequaled mantra. Namo the pure secret light Buddha, the Dharma treasury Buddha, the tranquil King Buddha with lions roar and divine speed, the severe light King Buddha announced by Buddha, the Dharma protector Buddha, Vajra treasury roaming lion Buddha, the precious victory Buddha, supernatural power Buddha, the medicine lapis lazuli light King Buddha, the universal light merit mountain King Buddha, the merit retaining jewel King Buddha, the 7 past Buddhas, the future 1,000 Buddhas of this fortune eon, the 1500 Buddhas, 15,000 Buddhas, the 500 flower victory Buddhas, the brilliant Vajra treasury Buddhas, and the fixed light Buddha, the Buddhas of the 6 directions, to the east the precious light one palace wonderful voice King Buddha, to the south the 3-root flower King Buddha, to the west the spiritual power flower blazing King Buddha, to the north the moon palace purity Buddha, above the countless vigor jewel crown Buddhas, below the tranquil moon sound King Buddha. All the countless Buddhas, many jewels Buddhas, Sakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Akshobha Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, all beings in the central realm and those in the pure lands while moving upon the earth and through the heavens, affording them equanimity and peace, shower limitless compassion upon all living beings, that they might cultivate day and night. By invoking this sutra constantly, one is liberated from the suffering of birth and death and free from all kinds of suffering. Namo the great wisdom Kuan Yin, the observant Kuan Yin, the noble Kuan Yin, the expansively minded Kuan Yin, Namo medicine King Bodhisattva, supreme medicine Bodhisattva, Manjushri Bodhisattva, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, Akasagarba Bodhisattva, Siddhigarba Bodhisattva, the brilliance of clear cool mountain Bodhisattvas, the universal light venerable King Tathagata Bodhisattva. Chanting this sutra continually, the 7 world honored Buddhas proclaim this mantra. Pini ni te moha kya te, chân ling chen te soha, li po te, kyo ho te, tolo ni te, ni ha na te, pini ni te moha kya te, chân ling chen te soha, li po te, kyo ho te, tolo ni te, ni ha na te, pini ni te moha kya te, chân ling chen te soha, li po te, kyo ho te, Tolo ni te, ni ha na te, pini ni te, moha kya te, chân ling chen te, soha, li po te, kyo ho te, tolo ni te, ni ha na te, pini ni te, moha kya te, chân ling chen te, soha, li po te, kyo ho te, tolo ni te, ni ha na te, pini ni te, moha kya te, chân ling chen te, soha, li po te, kyo ho te, tolo ni te, ni ha na te, pini ni te, moha kya te, chân ling chen te, soha. The Avalokitesvara in the 10 directions and all bodhisattvas have vowed to save sentient beings. Calling upon their names allows for liberation. The wise ones expound it diligently, and those with affinity constantly recite it. With 1,000 recitation and constant mindfulness of it, fire causes no harm. Knives and weapons break instantly, anger turns into joy, and death revives. Never be doubtful, for the Buddhas always speak the truth. Hiking Avalokitesvara alleviates all suffering. Faced with a fatal crisis, the doomed shall live. The words of the Buddhas are always true, thus they deserve our homage. With 1,000 recitation, grave karma shall be eradicated. Those with great merit and unwavering faith single-mindedly chant the sutra and dedicate the merits to all. 1,000 recitation will eradicate grave karma. This concludes the hiking Avalokitesvara Sutra.
念3遍往生咒。
Recite
南无
deliverance
阿弥
mantra
陀
3
佛耶，
times.
多他伽多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多佛比，阿弥尼多舍当佛比，阿弥尼多比迦南得，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦弥利迦迦那，智多迦尼梭哈。 南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多佛比，阿弥尼多舍当佛比，阿弥尼多比迦南得，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦弥利迦迦那，智多迦尼梭哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多佛比，阿弥尼多舍当佛比，阿弥尼多比迦南得。 阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦弥利迦迦那，智多迦尼梭哈。手结莲花
Form
筒子
Padma
手
Kumara
印，
Mudra.
观想根本传承
Visualize our
上
lineage
师莲花
guru,
筒
the
子
white
三
Mahapadma
光加
Kumara,
倍。
empowers with the 3 lights. The white light from the brow point, red light from the throat, and the blue light from the heart chakra.
持莲花筒子
Recite
诵咒
Padma Kumara
20
mantra
遍，
21
持咒
times.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Si Di Hom, 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Si Di Hom. 手结莲华生大
Form
士
Guru
金刚
Padmasambhava
印，
Vajra Mudra.
先观空，
First, empty your mind and visualize the emptiness.
练观空
Recite the
咒。
Sunyata
唵
visualization
娑巴
mantra.
哇苏达萨哇达玛娑巴哇苏多汉。唵娑巴哇苏达萨哇达玛娑巴哇苏多汉。唵娑巴哇苏达萨哇达玛娑巴哇苏多汉。
观想一座蓝色的月轮，
Visualize a blue
从
mundus
红色德方
arising
圆
from
华
the
光月亮光
glorious
柱
copper-colored
显
mountain
现在虚
of the
空中。
inconceivable palace of lotus light.
月轮中有一个红色的
At the
种子
center
或
of the
叶子
mundus,
放
there is a
粉
red
红色光。
six-syllable sheikh radiating bright pink light.
月轮中谢字旋转，
The
化
six-syllable
为
sheikh
莲华
revolves to
生
become
大
Guru
士，戴
Padmasambhava.
宝冠，
He's wearing a
身是
crown,
粉红色，
and his whole body is light pink.
左手持金刚
His
杵，
right hand
右腕夹着三
is
粒
holding
棒
a vajra
不
scepter,
坠于
and
云
his
层
left
月
arm
轮
is
之
clutching
上，
on the
安住
kachanka.
在对面空中。
He is sitting in a half-lotus
其左手
position on a
托
lotus
天
throne
路
in the
上，
sky
带
above.
中恒
His
法
left hand is
显
holding a
露。
skull cup filled with ambrosia and treasures.
行者观想自己的中间有一个
Visualize
嗡字放
Om
白光，
syllable at our crown chakra,
头轮有一个啊字
radiating
放
white
红
light,
光，
Ah at the throat
心
chakra,
地有一个
radiating
唵
red light,
字放
and
蓝
blue
光。
Home at our heart chakra,
光
radiating
光
blue
自
light.
红色德山
These
莲
three
华光
rays
月
of
亮
light
光柱，
reach the inconceivable
高
palace
兴
of
恭
lotus
祝
light
莲
at the
华生
copper-colored
大
mountain
士。
to invoke Guru Padmasambhava.
在观想莲华生大
Then
士
visualize Guru
全身放
Padmasambhava's
射
whole
百
body
宝光明，
radiates brilliant, precious
百
light,
宝光明及甘露水
which
从
merges with the
福
ambrosia
往行者，
and urges upon
将
us,
行者的一切罪业、
purging
痛
our
苦、
karmic
魔障
transgressions,
均
sufferings,
消灭，
illnesses, and
得
demonic
光明
obstructions
爱
to
自
allow us
在。
the emergence of our clear light radiance and self-mastery.
观想莲华生大士在虚空中飞到自己的
Visualize
顶上，
Guru Padmasambhava moves from
然
the
后
sky
缩小
to
成
above
1
our
秒钟的
heads,
光，
and decreases in size to become like a drop of light. And our heart opens to become a lotus blossom at the center of mundus, whereupon a 6-syllable xie is radiating pink light to invoke Guru Padmasambhava to enter our central channel. In a flash, we become Guru Padmasambhava and merges completely. Recite Guru Padmasambhava heart mantra 108 times. First perform mala visualization.
Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. 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 A Hom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se 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 A Hom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se.
Perform 9 cycle Buddha breathing, enter samadhi. If you're not trained in the 9 cycle Buddha breathing, you can just breathe softly, slowly and deeply.
加持八大本尊心咒及念佛。Om 阿弥陀瓦塞 Om 玛尼贝米 Hom Om 本那摩林陀林梭哈 Om 哈哈哈维萨摩耶梭哈 Om 这里主尼尊提梭哈 Om 真巴那查能查那耶梭哈 Om 阿 Hom 贝扎咕噜贝玛西提 Hom 塞 Om 阿 Hom 咕噜贝阿呵萨萨玛哈莲生西提 Hom Đề tha Om Bekhaziya Bekhaziya Maha Bekhaziya Naza Samo Kyatehe Soha Namo 36万亿
So the 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name identification of Amitabha. Homage to the 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name identification of Amitabha. Homage to the 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name identification of Amitabha.
请大家祈念，请佛注
Recite
释
the supplication
祈
to
愿
the
文。
Guru Buddha to say
具得
Saham.
妙善
I pay
圣
homage
尊
and
秘
supplicate
密
His
祖，
Holiness the virtuous
十
and lawful
方世
Sanchika.
界佛
All
刹
Buddhas in the
成
Buddha
宿
verses as
佛，
numerous as
大
grains
悲
of
有
sand,
情海
compassionate
会众
Bodhisattvas,
菩萨，
Herukas,
护教
Dhammapas,
金
and
刚
Dakinis,
空行
protectors of
前
Dharma.
顶礼，
The
世
three
间
poisons
三
are
毒炽
proliferating
盛焰
endlessly.
漫
Our
漫，
body and
身
soul are
心摧
stricken,
责
tumbling in the
轮
misery
回
of
苦
perpetual
无
rebirth.
休。
With
圣
great
尊
compassion,
悯
His
念
Holiness
降
descended upon
生
this
度
world to
迷
salvage the
境，
deluded
三
ones.
宝于
Hence, the
是
three
微
jewels,
光
eminent
护
wondrous light,
取
provide
生，
refuge for
人
all.
天
All
福
fortunate
田
beings,
所
humans,
依
and
金
devas rely
刚
on His
身，
Vajra
受
body
戒
for the
传
bestow
法
of
灌
teachings,
顶
vows,
次
precepts,
悉
empowerments,
地，
and
佛
attainments.
子祈
We,
请注
disciples of the
释
Buddha,
转
plead
法
that you stay in
轮，
samsara
利
to turn
乐
to
无
Dharma
量
wheel,
无
to
尽
benefit and
众
give
生
happiness to
界。
multitudes of sentient beings.
恭诵长寿佛心咒
Recite the
20
mantra of
遍，
longevity
回
Buddha
向师
21
尊
times and
健
dedicate the
康
merit to the
长
health
寿
and longevity
持
of our
咒。
lineage Guru.
Om 阿玛罗尼尊帝耶娑哈。Om 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 阿玛罗尼尊帝耶娑哈。回向
Merit
一
dedication.
次修行
May
之
the
大
great
愿，
vows of our
速
spiritual
成莲
cultivation
华
swiftly
生大
manifest in the
觉，
great
二者
realization of
合
Guru
一无分
Padmasambhava.
别，
May
广
both
度
unite
众
and are
生到
indistinguishable
佛
to
地，
deliver
愿
sentience to the
同
Buddha
念佛
land.
者，
May
同
all
生
uphold
极
the
乐
Buddha,
国，
ascend to the
上
realm of
报
utmost
四
bliss,
重
repaying
恩，
fourfold
下
generosity
济
from
三途
above,
苦，
aiding those in the
见
three
佛
realms
了
below.
生死，
Upon
如
seeing the Buddha, may
佛
we
度一
transcend life and
切。
death like the
真佛
Buddha, may we
宗弟
liberate
子
all.
众等，
True
愿
Buddha
以
school
此同
disciples
修功
wholeheartedly
德回
pray
向，祈愿
to the
圣
main
尊
deity of the group
普智
practice
光
today, Guru
明化佛
Padmasambhava.
身，光耀圆成
May the
体强
emanation of
健
the，
大
five
乐
five
自在
wisdoms
永相
always
随。
bless
愿
our
佛
lineage Lord
长
Guru
寿
with
住
great
世
health
间，与
and
佛
long
同
life
在得救
to
度。
continuously in samsara to turn to Dharma
恭
wheel
请
with
法王
self-mastery
圣
and
尊
great
莲
bliss and
生
guide
活
sentient
佛
beings to
作
the
众
liberation,
回向。
inviting His Holiness to perform the overall merit dedication. homage to the Udayana at the copper-colored mountain, Guru Padmasambhava. Homage to Guru Padmasambhava at the Udayana at the copper-colored mountain. Homage to Guru Padmasambhava at the Udayana, the copper-colored mountain. We pray that you guide the 1,000 Dharma vessels, spirits that are about to delivered to be reborn into Sukhavati, the Buddha verse of Amitabha Tathagata. We pray that you bless us with good health, alleviation of illnesses. We pray that you bestow abundant resources and provisions. We pray that you bless us with harmony, love, and respect. We pray that you bless us so that we can subdue the 4 maras. We pray so to bless us with complete wisdom. To Guru Padmasambhava at the copper-colored mountain, Udayana, Pure Land, and gods in heavens, gods on earth, may we be far from all calamities. May all calamities abandon us. Let all disasters turn into dust. May all of our prayers be granted. May the viruses disappear. May the pandemic disperse. May the natural disasters disappear. And the man-made calamities vanish. May all karmic sicknesses vanish. May bad causes and conditions disappear. May bad thoughts vanish.
共念3遍百字名
We say 100 syllable mantra 3 times.
萨玛雅马鲁巴那雅贝扎萨多德鲁巴迪查这座梅巴瓦索多卡尤梅巴瓦索波卡尤梅巴瓦阿努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦和西迪梅波拉雅查沙瓦伽玛苏扎梅吉达姆西尼人咕噜吼哈哈哈哈呵巴嘎文萨瓦达他嘎达贝扎玛咪门查贝泽巴瓦玛哈萨玛雅萨多阿吽培唵贝扎萨多萨玛雅玛努巴那雅贝扎萨多德努巴迪查这座梅巴瓦索多卡尤梅巴瓦索波卡尤梅巴瓦阿努拉多梅巴瓦沙瓦和西迪梅波拉雅查沙瓦伽玛苏扎梅吉达姆西尼人咕噜吼哈哈哈哈呵巴嘎文萨瓦达他嘎达贝扎玛咪门查贝泽巴瓦玛哈萨玛雅萨多阿吽培唵贝泽萨多萨玛雅玛努巴那雅贝泽萨多德努巴尼查这座梅巴瓦索多卡尤梅巴瓦索波卡尤梅巴瓦阿努拉多梅巴瓦沙瓦和西迪梅波拉雅查沙瓦伽玛苏扎梅吉达姆西尼人咕噜吼哈哈哈哈呵巴嘎文萨瓦达他嘎达贝扎玛咪门查贝泽巴瓦玛哈萨玛雅萨多阿吽培做观想
Great homage using visualization for student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra, second to all bodhisattvas. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra, third to all Herukas and Dharma protectors. Visualize for position on the ground. Release the mudra, fourth hepa. Recite completion mantra.
Om Brim, Om Brim, Om Mani Padme Hum. 让我们以最热烈的掌声感谢根本传承上师法王
Let's give
圣
the
尊严
greatest round
生
of
活佛
applause to show
加
our
持同
utmost
修圆
gratitude
满
to
慈
our
祥。
lineage Guru
我们
for
先
his
观
blessing
赏
to this
由
group
真佛佛业
practice.
藏团队所制作的一段影片。
Let us first watch a video clip prepared by T.B. Boye.
520就结束了。
520 is a Chinese play of words to mean I love you. I love you and I hope you also love me. In the 2023 Colorful World of Art Coloring Contest, we will color Pingala, the one released from Sakyamuni Buddha's alms bowl. It seemed like a misfortune that he was caught in the alms bowl, but instead he received the transmission of the Buddha's Dharma power, became very powerful and can therefore fulfill any wish. He is also known as the wish-fulfilling youth. I love you, hope you love me too. So Pingala has a great power that can fulfill any wishes that you have. So therefore, Pingala is also called the wish-fulfilling youth. Recently, two Buddha school disciples worldwide shared the same wish for the health of our lineage Guru, Grandmaster, and the peace and auspiciousness of Simu. Therefore, whether we are chanting mantras together or responding to the 1,000 wishes and prayers from 1,000 places held by the Mother Temple, the Seattle Temple, You can offer your wishes by hanging prayer cards, courtesy of TB Poye for free, or lighting candles to pray to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas at the Mother Temple for our lineage Guru. In addition, you can also participate in the wish fulfilling youth contest. While coloring, you can chant mantras so Pingala can fulfill your prayers to wish Grandmaster and Sumu great health. Let us gather our energy to offer our most sincere wish to Grandmaster's and Sumu's health and participate in this Pingala coloring contest organized by TB Poye. The deadline for the submission is May 30th, 2023, Pacific Standard Time. Offer your hand to bring this adorable, smiling, beautiful child to life by coloring his image. And we wish you all also auspiciousness. So the coloring contest has now begun. And we also have wonderful awards for you. For detailed rules, please check the TB Poye website.
谢谢真佛博业上所制作的一段影片，大家有没有看到赫利蒂姆也变漂亮了？敬献哈达，请大家
Now the
恭敬
offering
合
of
掌。
Hatha, let us
请
join our
释莲
palms
上
with
师代表
reverence,
全体弟
and we
子
would
向
like
法
to
王圣
invite
尊莲生
Master
活佛
Lian
祈
Sheng
法，
to present the
敬
offering
献
of
哈
Hatha to the
达，
lineage
以表
Guru as
最
a symbol
崇
of
高
the highest
敬意。
honor on behalf of all of us.
Let 请大家一起虔诚恭敬合掌，
us
恭
now
请
join
法
our
王
palms
圣
with
尊莲
reverence,
生活
and
佛
together we
做
invite
宝
His
贵的
Holiness
法
to
语
bestow the
开
precious
示。
Dharma teaching.
我们敬礼传承祖师。
Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus.
了明和尚。
Homage to the Venerable Mang Liao Ming.
敬礼萨迦正。
Homage to Master Sakya Zheng Kong.
敬礼16世大宝法王。
Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa.
敬礼图登大吉上师。
And homage to Master Tupten Dorshi.
我们敬礼坛城三宝。
Homage to the three jewels of the altar.
今天同修的本尊。
Homage to the main deity of the group practice tonight from the copper-colored mountain, Guru Rinpoche, Guru Padmasambhava, Sumu, Tanzen Katso, Tutan City, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma tutors, directors of temples and chapters, centers, all disciples present here and over the internet. Good evening, everyone. How do you do? These are greetings in different languages. In Cantonese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, Spanish, Taiwanese. This evening we practice Guru Padmasambhava. And we can say that Guru Padmasambhava is the founder or the first lineage guru of Tibetan Tantric Buddhism. For Nyingmapa, Gelugpa, Sakyapa, and Kagyupa, the four major sects of Tibetan Tantayana highly revere Guru Padmasambhava. So he is referred to as Guru Rinpoche by the Tibetans. The mantra that I just chanted, usually we chant That's how we chant this mantra, but his shortest. His shortest mantra, Om Pecha Padma Hum.
Om Pecha Padma Hum. Om Pecha Padma Hum.
That's the shortest mantra. Om Pecha Padma Hum. I have said it that he is the true lotus youth or Padma Kumara. He was born from a lotus blossom. So he was born from a lotus. Lotus born. According to the Donghuang grottos in China, the murals inside the caves in the Parinirvana Sutra of Sakyamuni Buddha, it was recorded that Sakyamuni Buddha was once the king Wei-de. And one time, in his own garden, in his palace, on the lotus pond, there are two lotus blossoming. And from those lotus blossoms, there were two lotus youths. One is called the Bao Yi Tongzi, the other one is called the Bao Sang youth. So these two youths brought Sakyamuni Buddha to meet the Buddha of the time, which is the pure light Buddha. So these two youths, Bao Sang youth and Bao Yi youth, are also lotus youth. According to the Mahamudra of Kagyupa, above was the primordial Buddha, the Vajradhara, who transmitted the Mahamudra of Kagyupa to Bao Yi youth. And Bao Yi youth is also lotus youth. So it turned out that Guru Padmasambhava is also lotus youth. And then Bao Yi youth and Bao Sang youth are also lotus youth. And Bao Yi youth is the second, we can say, other than the primordial Buddha, he was the second lineage guru. Also Padmakumara. So that's truly wonderful. So at that time, Golden Mother took me to see my past lives and told me in my ears that your past life was Padmakumara or lotus youth. And I thought, oh, just a little youth, a child, right? A youth. What's so big deal about that? So I'm just so small. And then later on, I discovered that Guru Padmasambhava, the greatest founder of Tibetan Tantrayana, is also a Padmakumara or lotus youth. And you would never know that the patriarch or the lineage guru of Mahamudra is also lotus youth or Padmakumara. And two Padmakumaras took the King Veda, which is the previous life of Sakyamuni Buddha, to meet the pure light Buddha. So they are also the guiding gurus. So it turned out that lotus youth is not minuscule. It's actually quite great. So that's very healing. So I thought lotus youth was a nobody, but it turned out they're not. Lotus youth are really great. But when you read the Vimalakirti Sutra, in the one Dharma realm, there is no differentiation between big and small. In the Dharma realm of oneness, there's no differentiation between big and small. So we cannot say who's bigger or who's smaller. But in the Saha world, there are differentiations between big and small. So you cannot go back to your office and told your boss and say, hey, we are equal. Then he would fire you.
So
maybe it's not the boss who fires you, but you fire the boss.
所以真讲实在话，像现在啊，
So
叫我这个卢师尊。
that's why this. So now you call me Grandmaster Lu. That's just a name.
说不定你们将来啊，
Who knows? In the future, you will become a Buddha.
我还在娑婆世界当一个。
When you have become a Buddha, I'm still in the Saha world to be a nobody.
真的。
Really.
在娑婆世界。
In the Saha world, there are big and small levels, man and woman, differentiations, but in the realm of oneness, there is no differentiation at all. It's all equal and non-dual. This is mentioned in the Vimalakirti Sutra. In the era of Sakyamuni Buddha, actually in India, there was not very equal. We have someone from Mumbai. A disciple from Mumbai? What do you say? Or how do you say your place? Oh, he's left. I haven't even started talking about him and he's gone. There are classes in India, and during Sakyamuni Buddha's era, and they also differentiate between bhikshus and bhikshunis. Just as a simple example, a bhikshu has returned to at home life, he can become ordained again and then return to home life again and can come back again to become ordained, to become a monk again, and then return to home life and then can become a monk again, back and forth, back and forth. For about 10 times. But that's not allowed for bhikshuni. If a bhikshuni returns to home life, then she cannot become ordained again. So, is that equality? No. But that's the rules of the Sakyamuni Buddha. So it's hard to say. So bhikshus and bhikshunis in terms of Sakyamuni Buddha's rules also have levels. But in the Dharma realm of oneness, everything is equal. There's no differentiation. Like now, I'm a grandmaster and you're disciples, but who knows, maybe in the future you would become a guru and I become your disciple. That's also possible. So I'm talking about Padma Kumara. There are no differentiation between big and small. The youths or Kumaras mentioned in the Buddhist Sutras, like one of them, that appeared in the Vimalakirti Sutra. It's called the Sheng-yen youth, or the fragrant, dignified youth. And youth is the same as Bodhisattva.
So
let me share a joke. A couple went to buy airplane tickets and they cannot sit together. So the man was very angry and we are husband and wife, why can't we sit together? And then the person trying to explain that this is airplane seats, you know, it's not the bedrooms. On a bus, a lady was holding a dog sitting next to Xiaoming. And Xiaoming took a look at the dog. And the dog also looked at Xiaoming. And Xiaoming looked again, and the dog kept gazing at Xiaoming, and both together for a while. And then the lady looked at Xiaoming and then looked at her dog and then told Xiaoming, "Do you know each other?" That's funny, huh? A roommate said that I snore when I sleep. That they couldn't, because of that they couldn't sleep. So I didn't believe that, so I didn't sleep last night. And I keep checking on myself if I snore or not. And sure enough, I didn't snore. So they were lying. And she didn't sleep all night. Now we'll move on to the subject. A question in the Q&A session. Question from Taiwan, Wang Ruihong. One, upon succeeding in the spiritual Qi movement or practice, can I practice it at home if I have done protection for the house? This is a spiritual Qi movement. And he could do it, and he wanted to know if he could do it at home, if he's done protection for the house. Second, by practicing the heavenly body practice after attaining spiritual responses with the three roots, and in the heavenly body practice, we visualize the yidam. So can we be reborn in the Pure Land at death? The third question, Grandmaster, please show us the mudra for the lion roar Manjushri Bodhisattva. Lion roar Manjushri Bodhisattva's mudra. Do you all know? It's very similar to the mudra of Yamantaka. So the special one, the lion roar, Manjushri Bodhisattva's mudra. Do you know? Is there a special mudra for that? Let me show you. This is the Manjushri's mudra, a sword. This symbolizes sword, because Manjushri is holding a sword. Manjushri Bodhisattva's mount or pet is a lion. And Samantabhadra's Bodhisattva's mudra, and his mount is an elephant. Samantabhadra's pet is an elephant. So I cannot show you. Why? Otherwise I have to climb on this table. The lion roar. I remember. You're in Taiwan, right? I remember when I was in Changhua City, the Bagua Mountain. It's like a pig farm. Next to it, there's a Lichang temple called the Guasan Lichang Temple. And Master Lian Ji is there. And back then, I showed the Manjushri Bodhisattva's lion roar mudra. How the lion is crouching. I showed that there. This Wang Rui Hong from Taiwan go to the Guasan Lichang Temple, which is next to the big farm at the Bagua Mountain in Changhua City. And you can ask Master Lian Ji, and he will tell you how Grandmaster demonstrated the lions sitting. And that's the lion roars Manjushri Bodhisattva's mudra. If he forgot, then you come to Seattle, to Seattle Lichang Temple, and I will show it to you. That's the third question. And the second question, so after attaining spiritual responses with the three roots, with the yidam, guru, and the protector, and then you practice the heavenly body practice and visualize the yidam So can we be reborn into the Pure Land at death? Yeah, but the thing is, once you gain spiritual union with the three roots, then you can be reborn to the Pure Land of the roots, the Guru, Yidam, and Protector. If you gain spiritual union with the Guru, Yidam, and Protector, you can go to the place of the Guru, Yidam, or Protector, whichever you want. You will definitely be reborn to the Pure Land of the three roots. That's clear. The first question. If you practice the spiritual Qi movement, and can I practice it at home if I have done protection for the house? Let me tell you, generally, this spiritual Qi movement is risky. Is this the lion throne or the lion sitting posture? In Kwasan. One is the lion seat, elephant seat, or sitting on top of Garuda, like Vishnu. The mount of Vishnu is Garuda. Yeah, I showed them how to sit above Garuda, on top of Garuda. Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Durga, Kali, Mahasri, and Saraswati, and Ganesh, and Hanuman. That's the Tanka of Hinduism, and several of them are blocked. The one at the center, holding a lute, that's Saraswati, and then Durga, Mahasriya. So, this practicing the spiritual Qi movement is dangerous. If you can control it, you can let it start, let it stop. They're under all your control. Then there's no problem. And you can do it anywhere. However, if you cannot control it, then it would be risky. Because if you see, because what you see is not necessarily true. And it's also written in the Vimalakirti Sutra that what some spiritual cultivators see, they think that they are bodhisattvas, but actually they are manifestations of Mahaswara, the great Mara or demon. So generally speaking, if you can control yourself, if you can do the spiritual Qi movement, and you have protection, and you can control yourself, then you can do it anywhere. However, if you cannot control yourself, and you cannot differentiate the different spirits, then it would be dangerous. And in the past, I taught people how to do this, and there's also a talisman for this, so that you can move your qi, or you spirit. Actually, it's very easy to do this. You don't have to close your eyes even. And just with the thought. So you can let it go, you can have it stop. That's what it is. Like when I push the qi down, it would go up. And the whole body would jump. That's the sign of a spiritual qi movement. But it's under control and with eyes open, and there is no danger to it. However, if you cannot control yourself and you're being attached by spirits, that the spirits that come into you are not pure, are not clean, then that would be troublesome. And if such things happen to you, you can come to Grandmaster for help. And Grandmaster can use his power and mantra to help you. I often help people who are being invaded or being disturbed by spirits. So generally speaking, if you can control it, then that's fine. But if there is no self-control, and then you're being attached or invaded and then moved by yourselves out of your control, then that would be very troublesome. So it's two-sided. One is you do protection, and you can do it at home. That's fine if you can control it. But if you cannot control it, then it does not matter. Even if you do protection, it's still dangerous. That's my answer to the questions asked by Wang Rui Hong from Taiwan. Only those who understand Chinese herbs would understand this joke. A man is cooking at home. Yeah. Yeah. And he's cooking braised pig's hocks and put the penny in it. Yeah, this is Chinese words. Yeah. This is a kind of herb, but he misunderstood it to be a coin. Yeah. It's not like a dime and then you put a dime, but dime is like a name of a Chinese herb. There are two best friends, girlfriends talking, chatting. And the girl A said, my husband has a problem that cannot get hard, and he doesn't want to go to the doctor or to take medicine. Then what do you do? The friend asked. So I put Viagra inside his noodles. And so has he got hurt? No, it's the noodles that got hurt. So the noodles. Xiaoming's dog is very obedient and very smart. And Dad asked, so 1 + 1. And then he barked twice. And then Dad asked again, how about 2 + 2? And the dog barks 4 times. And Dad said, see, the dog is smarter than you are. And then one day, the dog barked all night. And in the morning, Xiaoming asked, Dad asked Xiaoming, what's going on? I asked him, 10,000 + 10,000. Now we will just talk about Vimalakirti Sutra. Last time, I was talking about display of all sorts of manifestation using transcendent power and employed unhindered skill of eloquence and fearlessness and subdue demonic vengeance and obstructions. Like Sakyamuni Buddha and Sariputra look at the world as dirty. It's the evil world with 5 contaminants. The water is dirty, the roads are dirty, it's dusty everywhere. Back then there was no asphalt. And of course the water is dirty. They drank the river water. There was no tap water then. It wasn't very civilized. Wasn't very advanced. Of course the water was dirty. The soil was dirty. Their living place was dirty. No electricity. No water. But look at us now. If we have no water and no power, then you don't know how to live. But think about the ancient times. They didn't have water and no electricity. So the whole Saha world was dirty. So our garbage trucks come on Fridays, and we don't know where they take them from, but they take them away. But in the ancient time, I watch travel. No, that they went to the old Tibetan houses. And then next to the house, there were piles of garbage. And some household is slightly better, and they place it on the roof, on the flat roof. Because nobody take the garbage away.
来说
back
你家的
then,
垃圾，
there were no
你看
garbage
你每一个
trucks.
人生产的垃圾有多少，
Just imagine how much garbage we produced.
都堆在自己家门口哎。
And they all piled them in front of their house. Before civilization came to Tibet, as you walk down the road, it was a foul smell from the garbage because they were all piled up in front of the houses. So the ancient India, there were many places, or almost everywhere. See, in the ancient times, there's no bathrooms or toilets, right? That's being flushed to the sewage system. Now, that if you don't have a sewage system, then they have a septic tank in the remote areas. But they still use that to take care of it. But in the ancient time, they don't have such things. So what Sariputra saw, they're all dirty. But Sakyamuni Buddha just used a divine or transcendent power of his foot with one toe touching the Saha world, the ground of the Saha world, and gold covered the whole ground. Just how incredible the transcendent or supernatural power was. And on the trees, they're all celestial garments, like the leaves of the trees. And people come and go. The bodhisattvas and the sages, they're all radiating lights. And they don't have to wash their clothes. There's no dust. There's no, and the temperature is just right. And you feel so comfortable, not too hot, not too cold. And your abodes are made of gold and precious jewels, like heavenly palaces. So the Saha world immediately becomes heavenly palaces. So Sakyamuni Buddha has this wish-fulfilling transcendent power. Look at the Saha world, the transportation. For transportation, they did not have to ride on the bus. They ride on the clouds. Wherever you want to go, the clouds come and you can go on top of the clouds. You're like a sage, a bodhisattva, seated on the lotus. And whatever you want to eat or drink, they appear immediately. The sweet water, nectar water appears right away. And they wear radiant, bright, celestial garments. And all the bodhisattvas radiate light, and they're all magnificent and marvelous. Sariputra could not see those. But once Sakyamuni Buddha manifested his transcendent power, Sariputra saw it. And that's called transcendent power. And it's called also the power, the willpower, the mind power. Then they all manifest. It's called manifestation of the transcendent power. And we called it transcendent power of divine eyes So your eyes can see across the 3 times and throughout all 10 directions. So you can see the heavenly palaces. And you can see into hells, those who suffer punishments and retributions with heavy sins and crimes. And you can see them all. That's called the divine eyes. And then divine hearing. The divine seeing or divine eyes can be proven scientifically now. Grandmaster Lu surveyor, and there's this observatory, astronomical observatory. So the universe that we cannot see with bare eyes, when you use the powerful telescope in the observatory, then you can see them. So that's close to the divine eyes. And divine ears is you can hear things that normal people cannot hear. Like Simu now, although she's sick, but she has divine ears 24 hours a day. Whenever she's awake, her ears can hear the heavenly beings chanting sutras. You can ask her if you see her, are there heavenly beings chanting sutras for you? And she will tell you. The sutra chanting is very fast, and the sound of the musical instruments, the chanting instruments, and not just one, but a group of them are helping Simu to chant sutras for her to hear. So what she has is this divine ears or hearing, because she can hear the heavenly beings chanting sutras for her to hear. So I told Simu then, at that time, at such a time, see, the heavenly beings are helping you eradicate your karma from many past lives. So at such times, if you understand what they chant, you should chant together with them. If you don't understand what they are chanting, just focus on the sound. Then you can stay focused and be single-minded. And in such a realm, that would be a very good, because they are helping you to meditate. They are guiding you to meditate by listening and but if you don't focus on their chanting and then you focus on other mundane things, why don't you make use of the time and find a time and listen carefully and focus your mind on the chanting? Then in the future, you can be reborn into the Pure Land. So you focus your mind at the brow point, at this divine heart, at the brow point, to focus on the sound of the chanting. So use the divine hearing to enter meditation. She can hear it 24 hours a day, both in Taiwan and here in the States. So she can hear it any time. The heavenly beings helping her chanting the sutras. So this is called divine ears. Other people, even when you're standing next to her, you cannot hear it. Anyone that she has told the sound of the sutra chanting? Lian Wang. Hui Jin have heard Simu talk about it. Lian Xi, Lian Yin. Simu has told him that she could hear. And I asked her, and she told me 24 hours a day, helping her, eradicating her karma from previous lives. And in the future can guide her to the higher realm. This is called divine ears. This is the real divine ears, the real life example. She did not lie to me. She heard it clearly. And she learned to chant with them. If she understands, she can follow them chant, then that would be better. And people with divine ears can. And if people have divine ears, they can hear the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas speaking to them. And the next one is the transcendent power of knowing other people's thoughts. I know what they're thinking. Actually, it doesn't have to be like that. You just show me a photo of someone, and immediately I would know in this life whether they do good more than the bad, or they do bad more than the good. I can see it right away. This is the transcendent power of knowing other people's mind. Just with a photo, but of course you cannot take a photo that's been what's that called? Has been faked, you know. You can't see the real face anymore. Now with the touch-up, with the computer, or they can even get plastic surgery. Let me tell this joke. 2 frogs got married and they give birth to a toad. And the female frog told the male frog, sorry, honey, because before I married you, I had plastic surgery. So she was a toad. So the baby of 2 frogs was a toad. So now with advanced science and technology, the photo is not real anymore. But the true photo. In Japanese or in Cantonese. Real photo. Shashin in Japanese. And nowadays, all of that is touch up and fake, improved. But the real photo, I can tell what this person is. Or this one has authority, or someone with a higher position, I can tell right away that's the transcendent power, and I would know where he would go. So that's also a kind of transcendent power. And transcendent power to know past lives and future lives. That's the transcendent power of knowing your lives. And transcendent power of swift or soul travel. The Grandmaster has many Dharma bodies or emanated bodies. You can see Grandmaster in England, in Malaysia. You can see Grandmaster there. And you can also see Grandmaster Lu in Indonesia, in Singapore. You can also see Grandmaster Lu there. Or in America, in other states, you can also see Grandmaster Lu. There are many who are able to see Grandmaster Lu. Even the people inside here, they are Grandmaster Lu. You can see Grandmaster Lu even when I don't go there physically, and you can have a dialogue with him, with the body. And the people seated in here can see Grandmaster Lu. The people who are present here, who are seated here now, can see Grandmaster Lu and can talk to Grandmaster Lu. Or they could see Grandmaster Lu speaking to a Dakini too, and all around many countries. So what is this? This is transcendent power of soul travel or divine feet. So you would be able to see when you reach a certain realm in your practice. That's how it is. So whomever Grandmaster invoked, like Golden Mother, never apart from Grandmaster. She's always next to me. Like recently, my body is sick. It's just that she doesn't want to help me. If she wants to help me, immediately it'll be resolved. And I don't pray or ask her either. I'm very tough. Although Golden Mother is around me, and she's here anytime I invoke her. But I cannot show it to you, because if I do, that would be disrespectful. I'm just inviting her for a show. But I know she's never apart from me. Once I gain spiritual union with one deity, I can gain spiritual union with many deities. Like the Pingala that was in the Tibi Boye animation. She's also in union with me. Whatever I ask him, he would reply. He's also never apart from me, and many other deities who are never apart from me. So we can say that this is also a kind of spiritual union. So this is called out-of-body emanations. So before coming to Seattle, she only need to tell my Dharma body when I will go to Seattle. Then I would know when she's coming. So that's the benefit of the Dharma bodies. Like Guru Padmasambhava, he had said, right, that As long as you chant his mantra after tens of thousands of times, that when for the disciples who honor the Guru, treasure the Dharma, and practice diligently by chanting Guru Padmasambhava's mantra, he would appear anytime, anywhere. So he never abandoned us. He's always with us. So that's out of body transcendent power. And you can see the bodies anytime and can have the dialogues. Although my physical body is sick, but my Dharma bodies are not sick. Why? Because this physical body is just an aggregate of the 4 elements. It's just a sack of dirty stuff. But the Dharma bodies have no physical aggregates of the 4 elements. It's a true radiant light bodies who manifest. So the Dharma bodies are never sick. Who came and told me? Oh, Li Shang, the mother of Jirong, Li Xingzi. Master Li, Lilia's mother, passed away, and she came to my painting room and told me, Grandmaster, I did not know that death is such a good thing. Now I know. I did not know, but now I know death is such a good thing. I cannot tell my disciple, right? Just go die, all of you, right? I know that death is a good thing because this physical body is the most horrible thing. It's just an aggregate. But once it aged and died, then it would make you suffer. Just such a suffering due to age and sickness. But without this physical body, like the master Li Xingzu, she told me, because when she was alive, in her old age, she was suffering so much pain, and she could not walk. She had to use this the walker, and just in so much pain and suffering and misery. And the Chinese sage Lao Tzu also said, a very important statement, my only peril is this physical body. That's all. Without the physical body, he had no perils, no troubles at all. So look at my Dharma bodies. There's no troubles, no perils. Those are clear light bodies, always young and healthy, no sickness, never change. So this physical body is really horrible. So the manifestation or displays of transcendent power, and if you have the transcendent power of complete leakage or complete outflow, then you would become a bodhisattva and a Buddha. What is this complete outflow? complete outflow of all afflictions. So you have no afflictions whatsoever, no worries, no concerns. But any human being without any afflictions at all? If you have none, please raise your hand. Every human being has afflictions. No exception. But Vimalakirti, he is just displaying transcendent powers. And he's endowed with all 6 transcendent powers. Once you have no afflictions, you're Bodhisattva, you're Buddha. So the transcendent power of complete leakage or outflow is the outflow of all afflictions. Then you enter into the Dharma realm of oneness. And what is that? That's the complete. Which is the completeness.
我今天跟大家讲解6通。什么是总持？游戏神通。得到一真法界。这维摩诘是得到一真法界。
So you displayed manifestation using transcendent power.
他也是一个大菩萨。
So, and he has the complete upholder, the Vajradhara. Although he's a lay Buddhist, he's also a great Bodhisattva. And then we will talk about the next statement tomorrow. Endowed with fearlessness and subdued demonic vengeance and obstructions. Penetrated Dharma gates, perfected wisdom and mastered convenience, Dharma to fulfill wishes.
突然，我爸爸烟瘾来了，他就抽吃哪一支烟抽了起来。老师看了过去。
And my dad all of a sudden smoked when the teacher came to house. And the teacher said, some people have no ethics. And Dad all of a sudden understood. And then took the cigarettes and gave it to all the participants at the PTA meeting. All the parents. There's a misunderstanding. Someone asked the fat girl, other than eating, what else can you do? I can get hungry. Oh, money bear me home.
非常感谢法王圣尊莲生活佛宝贵的法语开示。内藏思维以
We
下
are
法务活
truly
动向
grateful
大
to
家
His
报告。
Holiness Precious
明
Dharma
天
teaching. We have several announcements.
4
Tomorrow,
月30号星期日下
April
午3点，
30th,
恭请法
Sunday
王
at
圣
3
尊莲
p.m.
生活佛在
We're
参与
inviting
内
His
藏
Holiness
主持冷翠坏度母护摩
to
法会，讲
preside
诵维摩
over
诘经。
Tara the Destroyer Homa fire offering ceremony at the Rainbow Temple in North Bend, Washington,
请新皈依
and to
者到
expound on
坛
the
城前
Vimalakirti
长跪。
Sutra.
恭
We
请
would
法
like
王
to
圣尊
invite
莲
any
生
of
活
you
佛
who
为
would like to
新皈
take
依者
refuge
做
in
皈
His
依冠
Holiness
礼。
Living Buddha Lian Sheng and to receive the refuge initiation personally from His Holiness. Please come to the center of the temple. If you're not present in person and would like to take refuge, please send a letter to Buddha Foundation in Redmond, Washington. This ends the English interpretation today. Please remember to return your receivers before you leave tonight. Thank you very much.
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛加持大悲咒水、佛具护及为佛像开光。大家起立做观想代拜，以拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心善印。二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心善印。三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心善印。四平等于其手。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛加持与会四众弟子。同修会圆满即将结束了，非常感谢根本传承上师的大加持，感谢师母、长老仁波切、诸位上师、教授师、法师、讲师、助教、同门善信大德的护持，谢谢大家，阿弥陀佛。网络直播到此结束，非常感谢大家的收看。We now conclude this night broadcast. Thank you for viewing. 接受声加舌头的，请你们赶快过来。我们一起顶礼感恩师尊，谢谢师尊。我们也以热烈的掌声感恩师尊的大加持，谢谢师尊。师尊晚安。好，明天见，师尊爱 stay 喽。